presentation, I'm going to show you how to use the JND392 diorama die to make this sort of notebook book, memory book type thing here, where we have a beautiful spine, so all the pages can take a lot of depth, and we even have the cover, and every single piece of this, so all of the main workings of it are made using the diorama card. So that's the cover, the actual fold piece here, and all of the spines inside are simply made by cutting the diorama card 3 times. To make the spine in the center of the book, you need to cut the diorama card twice. So I'm going to start with the fold. So I've got one cut here, and obviously this is going to be my front cover. So I fold that piece over, which gives me the first flat piece. I then want to fold the next piece over and the next one back. Fold that over, and you can see there, glued together, that will give us our first spine. So I'm going to take a little bit of blue line tape, which is the easiest way I find to do this. So I'm using the power tape. If you haven't got power tape, then you want to use a very decent, high quality red line tape, because you don't want this to pop at any point. So there we have our first fold. So now I want to take the next panel and do exactly the same. So again, I'm folding to give me one. I'm folding back in. I'm putting the blue line tape on the front there of that. And again, reveal that tape. And we simply fold that back, fold it again, and there you've got 2 identical pieces with a spine. So we want to fold this last flap forward, and we're going to glue those 2 together to give us the central spine. And obviously if you wanted to include more pieces or more spines in here, then you could simply add more sections as you're going along. But this one, I think it makes a nice simple book and easy to cover, because it gives you 3 separate pages, which obviously gives you 6 different sides. Then you have the inside and the back cover as well. So it actually gives you 8 pages to decorate, and personally I think that's enough. So you can see here I've got the 2 pieces, and I'm simply going to bring those together. So the easiest way to do this is flat on its back like that. Bring those 2 pieces together. If you're concerned, you can tape these 2 pieces together first, but this is the easiest way I've found. And there we have our 3 spines, and each spine obviously then has a 1/4 inch in between it to take any depth of embellishments or flowers or anything that you're going to add. So there we have a very simple book, but obviously it's quite floppy at the spine. So what we do is we cut ourselves another panel. So I'm just going to show you that to do that. So simply take a piece of card. I'm using exactly the same card. I'm using the Craft Artist Essential card in black. And we want to just put that down, and it will fit on an A5 piece of card really easily and fit through your A5 die cutting machines. I'll simply bring in my Kaleido to show how easily this cuts. So we put it together, and although it is a straight edge, it cuts very beautifully and puts all of the lines in, so you don't have to worry about doing it at an angle. There we go. And all I want to do here is simply fold this first fold and fold the last fold. I will put power tape to accurately secure it on this last fold here, and cut that off. We're then going to open that out, and on the back of your book, put together the 2 edges and put that fold on, and you can see there that that spine fits neatly and strengthens it. So all I would then do is to add some glue, making sure you've got a good strong one on where it's going to match together. And I would do this with wet glue, not tape, as it's very difficult with tape not to get them to you need to be able to sort of merge it and move it around a little bit. But once you're happy that that's been done, there we have our flat spine, our 3 spines for our page, and a neat piece. And to put your pages in, all you need to do is to cut your panels, and I've cut these to just short on 5 inches, so 12.5 centimeters, or about 1/16 of an inch off 5 inches. And I'm simply going to run power tape along one edge. As these are squares, it doesn't matter which edge you do. So we'll do each one of these. Nice and simple. And we can attach our pages in. And again, I would use power tape or a good red line tape. So we then take one of our spines and we marry our page up to our spine and press down. So there is one complete stuck in page. We repeat that for the second page. So again, press that down, line it up and press that down. There's our second page. And we put our final third page in. As I said, you can add as many pages as you want to into this. And there you can see now we have our 1, 2, 3 pages. And you then decorate that however you want to. So I think I've used some Prima here or some Finnabar stuff here. So I've put a cover on, but I've got all that depth to put each page on, and each page opens completely flat and works through. And I simply decorated the back with another panel cut to a 5-inch square to make me my book.